Okay, so to save over um, to save variables over different levels, basically you need two scripts. You got one which is kind of like a WinZone, but it's going to be slightly edited to automatically save whenever the player finishes a level. So you're going to need to put the script for that in here. So I'll put mine inside a folder. I've just called mine WinZone Autosave, and I'll upload this with this video. And basically you don't have to change anything, just assign that to the WinZone itself and then add in a if used as you would normally. So we'll just say level 3 perhaps. As you would normally for each and every level, you just like a normal treat it just like a normal WinZone, but you're going to change the script from the default one to the new one. And then you need one more script which is going to be assigned to an entity near the player's starting position, so that it will just make sure it gets loaded as the level loads. Otherwise you may find the values don't update when you need them to at the start of the level. So yeah, just make sure that it's a non-static entity. Technically it could be a zone as well, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that it loads somewhere near the start, and then again it's going to be just a case of changing the script over. So I've called this one autoload.lua. Don't have to, like I say, it doesn't need to be always active or anything like that. It's just going to be a one-time only thing. It's just basically going to load in the values when you start the level. And then obviously just repeat the process for every level that you want your stats to carry over onto. The only difference is for level 1, obviously you don't need to worry about the loading part because there's nothing to load. It's going to be a fresh game, or there will be no values to load in, so you can ignore this part. You just need to make sure that you do the WinZone for level 1, and then all the other levels will be the two things. So again, like I say, there's nothing in the script you need to change. There's nothing in the entities that you need to change other than assigning the scripts. It will just be as you would normally, and it will just carry on, and it will save in slot 99 by default, which is a slot that you don't have access to in the game menu, so there's no way you can like accidentally overwrite it with a save game while you're playing or something like that. It will just automatically handle all of it, and then you just build your standalone as you would. Okay, so we're going to load our standalone file. So once your standalone loads up, we'll be able to show that there's nothing special we need to do in this, of course. It's just going to be literally running the game as you would be playing it. So we're just going to start the game. I'm going to wait for it to load up. Obviously I've got a few extra things in my level just to show the actual variables on the screen, and also I've got the radar showing, so you can see that it will only copy over sort of information that you need. So you can see I've got the radar and the two objective barrels over there, which are showing up on the radar right now. I've got some points. If I walk near this barrel here, I get the points to go up. We're just gonna, I don't know, just get a random number. Doesn't really matter, just to remember that it carries over. So we got 299 and 1595 over there, and you can see there's no yellow dots over this way. So I'm just going to finish this level, and it will load the next one. Obviously they're really basic levels, so loading time's not too bad. And you can see that I still have the 299 points and the 1595, and the radar is only showing the new objective over there. It's not copied over the old ones. So as far as I know, that should be pretty much everything that you need. And of course you can have as many variables as you like, just make sure that you're calling them g underscore and then whatever, and it will just automatically pick them up and save them and carry them over. You don't have to edit the scripts if you add any more variables or anything like that. And of course these prompts won't be shown in your end. You'll have to add in your own scripts to show your own variables and stuff. This is just to show mine.